Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Locky Tech Podcast.
My name is Shola, and today I do want to talk about this smart ring here. So maybe like myself, you're getting into the smart ring market. So rather than going straight in and paying maybe $150 plus for an established brand, what about a starter one like this? This is my first ever smart ring, and I've got some things to say about it. Now, the format for the video is really simple. First of all, I talk about the pros, the thing that I do like about the smart ring, and then I go on to the cons about the smart ring. Now, if you are interested in this smart ring, and I hear, here comes the sell. There is no sell. All I wanted to say was that I have made a full review video on this smart ring on my main channel on Solar Tech. So if you're interested, you can go over there and check it out. But here it's a podcast. I just want to be pretty much in a relaxed atmosphere and just talk about the smart ring. And even though it's relaxed, look, I've even got made notes as well, so I don't ramble on too much and bore you to sleep. And the smart ring is this one here in question. So you can see this one is the gold one, and they also come as on the box there. So you've got silver and you also have pink, but I elected for this gold one here. So without further ado, let's start off with the things that I do like about this smart ring. The other thing I should say is that I've been testing this I've had this smart ring probably for maybe 3 months, something like that. But I only started testing it for 2 solid months. So I missed the first month, and then I got my act together. That is what tends to happen with my videos, because I'm so busy with work, life, other pressures as well. So in an ideal world, it's nice to get a first impressions video out, but that never sort of really materializes. So it always takes time. So some people always actually question me and make ridicule that, oh, why do I do a first impressions video after maybe 3-4 months? It's because I just don't get round to doing it. And for me, a first impression is when it is. There's no time frame of when a first impression video should be made. Okay, I digress. So let's start off with the things that I do like about this smart ring. So one of the things I like is that it is very light, very comfortable, and you don't even realize you're wearing it. Yeah, I've had no abrasions, nothing. And also the other thing to mention is that it's not one size fits all. If you're interested in it, there are different sizes, so that should accommodate everyone. Also, it comes with an IP68 dust and water resistant rating, which I think at this price point is really good. Yeah, I'm really, really impressed. As I said, I've been using it for 2 months solid, and the condition of the smart ring is impeccable. If I never told you, you just look at it and think, oh wow, there aren't any marks on it or whatever. And I've put it through its paces, rain, washing dishes, clothes, all sorts. Yeah, I've really put it through its paces. The one thing I haven't done is, for example, obviously when I don't know, maybe it's just a me thing. Like if I go for a shower, I would take it off. I don't know why. It's just, I have a smartwatch as well. So I don't know. It's just a me thing. That's just me. The other thing is I do wear it to bed, so no issues. I don't have any issues from that point of view. You also have gesture control on this smartwatch, which I think is quite impressive. Again, at this price point, yeah. Personally, I'm not a fan of the gesture control. So you can use it for when you play games. I don't play games, or use to do some functions on your phone. But again, not for me, the gesture control. Obviously, with the smart ring, it's supposed to perform 2 main functions. One is to monitor your health, and then obviously the fitness. And I've got to say, no issues on those two counts. And the information that it provides is very much on par. So if I go for a run, I know that it's on par because I compare it to my Samsung Health app, and it's pretty much on point. No issues. No matter what activity I do, it's very much on point. And let's say the data is accurate. Price-wise, I picked it up for, I think it was about £40 from Amazon, so maybe about $55 thereabouts. And me personally, I think it represents good value for money. One thing you can do is, depending, because again, money may be tight, I can sit here and say, well, £40 is not a lot, but for some people it is a lot. So I hear you. So I want to be careful what I say, but I think £40 is a good starting price. But you may disagree with me. And the other thing I like is that once the smart ring is charged, it doesn't take very long to charge the smart ring. I think it's is it 1 hour or something thereabout, and it will last you between 3 to 5 days, depending how much you use it. So if you're obviously using the fitness, so for myself, on average, I'd go running maybe twice a week. So, and yeah, it definitely did last me at least 5 days. If I didn't perform any sports activities, then you can eke it out a bit longer. So horses for courses. So anything between 3 to 5 working days, which I think is it's good. It's okay. And obviously the smart ring, you can use it with an app, and that app is easy to use. Very simple, very intuitive, no problems. And the other thing you'll like about the app is that it is free. So there's no subscription, no hidden fees in there, or maybe after 6 weeks, sign up to this, sign up to that. Nothing of that sort. Is free to use. As I said, I've been using it for 2 months, solid. And yeah, I've never received anything to join in the app itself. Obviously, it measures things like your heart rate, your blood pressure, blood oxygen. What else? The other one is for women. It can help them to predict when they're going to have their next period. So that's nice. So basically, the ring is unisex. And then obviously, it'll measure stress levels as well. And then in terms of sports activities, you can track things when you go for a run, walk, treadmill, cycling, strength training, aerobics, swimming. Yeah, so those things it can definitely track. Now, whether it can do more than that, I'm not too sure. I'm going to say no. So yes, probably maybe less than 10 options. So just keep that in mind. But again, at this price point, I guess it would just sort of have the basics, so to speak. And the other good thing with the data is that you can store it up to 30 days. But the other thing is when you go in the app, you can see that you can check your data for a week, a month, and a year. That's pretty good. I really like that. Really good. So yeah, so those are the pros that I like about this smart ring. Now, what about the cons? Now, this one I'm really struggling, but I think the only con I could come up with this smart ring is the fact that, as I mentioned previously, the sports modes are limited. So that's the only thing to keep in mind. So if any of the less than 10 that I mentioned earlier, those are the options available. If there are any other activities that you do that it's not in there, I don't know, for example, maybe kayaking, canoeing, or I don't know, squash or whatever, it won't be in there. So maybe look for something, maybe, and this is where things start to get interesting. You may have to pay more to be able to get those sports modes. Again, look at the sports modes to guide you. For me, if you can do running and walking, I'm sold. But again, for you may be different. So yeah, so maybe the con is that the sports modes are limited. But overall, I would say this is a really good starter. It really is. Again, my very first smart ring, and I really like it. So that pretty much wraps it up. If you've got any questions, do drop them in the comments below, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. And again, if you go on my main channel on Solar Tech, you can have a look at the full review. And again, if you've got any questions on that side over there, just drop me a message and I'll be more than happy to answer them. So yes, that's pretty much it for the smart ring. So all that's left for me to say is ciao, and hopefully we'll catch up in another video.